Good evening friends, this is Suresh Kumar from Zebu and Zebu School on the evening market update. Today we expected some violent moves to happen in the end of the day but didn't happen. 100 points up for Nifty is nothing to speak these days. These days markets are either it will be gap down, gap up and there will be some violent moves. None of it happened today. Kind of led down if you were to ask me, but then it's all right. For investors who have made bought in the couple last week, they would have made some money. And for serious investor who has about 2 or 3 years time horizon, they can start buying even now. Some stocks are available at decent valuations. In the morning, I told you to have either neutral bias or negative bias. In the short term, it was proved to be not so right. But if you were to take with provisions some neutral bias, probably would have made some profit today. But I still stand by what I said in the morning. At least for a medium to short term, there is to be a negative bias. If you were to trade with a negative bias, chances are that you will be able to make some good money. Then market is not able to make up its mind whether it wants to go up explosively or want to go down. It is stuck in a narrow range for quite some time now, and any time it can go in either direction, but the chances of it to go down are little on the higher side if you were to ask me. So how the Bitcoin went up to 32,000 yesterday, I mean the day before yesterday, per dollar, I mean $32,000 per Bitcoin. Now it is trading below 30,000 because there was a time people thought, okay, the risk on asset class going to go up again. Then it was disproved in a day itself, and again started coming down below 30,000 and settled around 30,000. The Bitcoin is a good barometer of how the risky assets are going to fare. The risk of sentiment is still there, and people are not willing to take more risk for better returns. Then one good news is that Rupee has gained back against the dollar, at least I mean a few percentage points, but nothing great, but we will take our wins as I said earlier. Today metals did well, IT companies did decently well, and there are a lot of stocks in the metal companies if you have to search around, and you will be able to find some good values in the metal companies and in the energy sector also. With oil being so high, and a lot of energy sector companies are available at decent valuation. You want to know which companies to be bought for decently long term, please write in the comments or get in touch with us. We will be able to help you out based on your risk profile and investment horizon. And that sums up the expiry trade, because nothing much great happened. We expected violent moves, no, it didn't happen at all. So what's going to happen tomorrow? As I said, as I've been saying this whole week, there are headwinds, lot of headwinds like inflation all over the world, particularly in US and Euro economic zones, and Russia-Ukraine war, then crude oil prices. Lot of things are against the market going up, and there are very few things that is in the side of the market going up. Say there is again the case of in US particularly, these where the major Qs are going to come from, is that they are going to forgive the student. There is talk of forgiveness for student loans up to $10,000. People fear that that will again increase the inflation in a few percentage more. That is going to be catastrophic. If that is to happen, market will in all likelihood expected to fall. So our sincere suggestion, particularly my sincere suggestion to you, would be to be light in your position. If you are carrying overnight or over weekend positions, be very light, survive the day, because markets are turbulent. Last 2-3 days is not so turbulent as it was for the rest of the month, I mean earlier months, but still the market hasn't settled. So be light in your positions, survive the day, book your profits when you can, keep a strong risk management process, don't risk too much, and trade with a negative bias and neutral bias. This is Suresh Kumar signing off for Zebu and Zebu School. If you need any further information on any of the things we talked here, please write to us in the comment section. We'll be able to help you out. Thank you. Bye-bye. Happy profitable trading rest of the week. Thank you.